All right, chat, let's move on. Let's do it. Just blew out my fucking eardrums with that music, though, so that's great. That's great. Gotta love blowing out your own goddamn eardrums. I don't want that song either. Give me something I want to listen to. Jesus. Thank you. Oh, goodness. So, if you missed it last night, last season, we were in a pretty similar spot, except we had a lead in the division, and then we blew it and missed the playoffs. Will it happen again? Yes, probably. Probably. This division is stupid, so I would presume that we are going to absolutely blow it here. Let's find out. Also, contract extensions. I barely do this, but maybe it's worth getting some of these deals done early. Maybe it is. Including Bill Patel for $800K. Let's see, a longer contract is what I'm looking for. Well, fuck you, Bill. Did you ever consider that? Kevin Simmons, 1-year deal at $780K. You're not going to like this either, are you? Hey, no, good. Kevin Simmons already re-signed. Hubie, 3-year deal at $4 million, my friend. $4 million per for 3 years. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Evan Huff, you kind of suck, but we'll see what we can do here. He re-signed. When do I hit the field? When you learn how to throw a goddamn baseball, my friend. That's when you hit the field. Until then, have fun in the minors. De Los Santos was 34. We're going to hold off on him. All right, I think we're good. There we go. Got a couple deals done. Let's move on. 3 games against the Angels. We win the series 2 out of 3. GG's. Texas. We win the series 2 out of 3. GG's. AAA roster has too many players. We are currently in first in the division. You'll love to see it. Mr. Caps, let's move you down to single A. Let's see, San Francisco, Jesus, 13-11. We do lose that series to San Fran. 3 games against Seattle, we win that series. Crash Andrews, take it easy, handsome. Enjoy some rest. Hope you're feeling better today, by the way. All right, so, yeah, this division's still a nightmare. Blue Jays are finally under 500. Baltimore, we win that series. That's huge for us. Get some separation. We're still the game back of the Rays. Dodgers, lose that series 2-3. Sweep Cleveland. 3 games against Colorado. We swept them. And we got 2 games against Oakland. We split it. And now, September call-ups, but we would really have to fall apart here to not make the playoffs. I mean, this would be an even more epic collapse than last season. We would really have to screw up here. So, September call-ups. Oh, man, Moncada got hurt. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, he's only out for 1 to 6 days, but yeah, we lost some other people for a little bit longer down in the minors. So in terms, wow, Mortero's already up by 4 points this year. That's awesome. That is awesome. Evan Huff has only been kind of average in AAA. Hubbard's been worse. Bueller's been average. We did talk about Abraham being the call-up. We did talk about Baez being the call-up. Oh, Henches could be... He is still on the 40, man. Sam Henches, welcome back to the majors because... nobody else has earned it. And indeed, Rodriguez is up to a 96. And we are also going to call up, as promised, Abraham Baez. Yeah, let's give Abe a chance here. Let's do it. We'll send Maloney to AAA. It should be GG's. Final game against Oakland. We win that series 2 out of 3. 3 games against the Yankees to hopefully hurt their playoff chances. They swept us. GG's. Chicago. Oh, God. Somebody got hurt. All right. Fabregas breaks his ankle. That hurts quite a bit. That does hurt quite a bit. DeAndre McDougal. Welcome to the majors, buddy. Congratulations. Congratulations. You've done pretty well in Double-A. We'll give it a shot. Let's keep it going. 3 games against Chicago. We lose 2 out of 3. Losing ground on the Rays. 4 games against the Blue Jays. We win 3 out of 4. Half a game now up on the Rays. We are the team with the game at hand. Angels. We lose 2 out of 3. We're now a game back of the Rays. 4 games against Detroit. We only won 1 of them. We're a game back of Tampa. 1 game up in the wild card over the Angels. What's that injured list looking like? Yeah, Fabregas is still out for bare minimum 54 days. One final look at our roster to make sure that we're happy with what we're seeing. Catchers are looking okay. Again, Eddie Diaz is out for the rest of the year. First base, Bill Patel's our guy, and the good thing is he's done very well. McDougal, not exactly the hottest start through 20 at-bats. Do I have space on the 40-man for Novoa? I don't. I don't. But I don't have an obvious drop from the 40-man. It would basically have to be him. It would have to be him. We'll leave him for now. It's not the biggest deal. We know playoff time. Bill Patel's the man. So, Quo's still fine, I'm sure. Abraham Baez has 3 home runs and 59 at-bats. He's been awesome. Yeah, I can't imagine we would really have too much to change. Pitching-wise, I am still a little bit worried. Yep, that's a good reason to be worried. All right, Chavis is just not going to cut it. Hubbard's apparently doing well, but Evan Huff, congratulations, you're coming back to the majors. We need to give you another chance. And honestly, pitching-wise, we're looking okay. 2 games against the Braves and then 4 games against the Yankees. We beat the Braves in both games. Still haven't clinched a playoff spot, while the Rays have, who are 1 game ahead of us. Tied with the Angels. We have a game at hand, actually. Yankees, 4 games over 500. We are playoff bound, barring a miracle. We lose to the Yankees, but still clinch a playoff spot for just the 3rd time. We are going to the postseason. All right, we split the next 2 games. The Rays have won the division. We couldn't keep pace with them. If we win this game and the Angels lose, we might still have a chance at the top wild card. We lost. The Sea Dogs are eliminated. And we'll be playing the Angels. They'll have home field because of it. But we are back in the playoffs. Thank God. There was no excuse to miss. No excuse to miss out. We'll be taking on the Angels. The Tigers will play the Texans, Seattle, and Tampa with the first round byes, while the Cardinals will play the Dodgers, the Marlins, and Braves. And the other wild card, then San Diego and the Chicago Cubs have moved on. So thank goodness. No collapse this year. 89 wins, which I believe are the most wins we've had in the season since taking over the team. But we are back in the playoffs. 65 wins. Ooh, the Guardians. The Guardians have really fallen off. The Reds are abysmal. They're abysmal. Let's take a look at the stats here. Start off with our catchers. So Stephen Kim, way more plate appearances, but yeah. I mean, his average and on base were worse, but he definitely had him in terms of slugging. We might base it off of matchup. Kim is a righty, so was Blank, actually, so I can see why Kim would have gotten more of a chance. But we'll see what happens. First base, Bill Patel has to be our guy because of the injury to Fabregas. Look at Bill Patel. He outperformed Fabregas. Should we have kept McMahon and just run with Patel and McMahon instead of sending Fabregas that much money? Maybe Bill Patel's our guy. Second base, William Quo, if you're not Rookie of the Year. I don't know if I ruined your eligibility last year, but holy hell. And look at Abraham Baez, only 82 at bats. He's simply, oh my God. We're going to have to trade him. We're going to have to trade him. He's insane. But neither of them have a secondary position. Oh, man. There might be a very big trade in our future. Third base, Moncada. He did miss some time due to injury. He was everything that we needed at third base. He did drop by 3 overall points, but he was fantastic. Marcelo Meyer, full-time DH. That's true. Could put one of them at DH. Meyer, not bad. Not the best numbers batting-wise, but I mean, obviously defensively, he's probably a Gold Glove winner. Kevin Simmons, 30 home runs. I think we made the right choice sticking with him over bringing Mark Schur onto the team. Very happy with Kevin Simmons. Nick Levitt, his first full year with the big club. Pretty damn happy with him, too. Only 10 stolen bases. That's a little bit surprising. And then Hubert McDonald. Very, very happy. Very happy with how the outfield developed. In terms of pitchers, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't amazing, unfortunately. Rogers really the only guy that kind of carried his weight. Bob Asensio had a pretty disappointing year. He declined pretty heavily from a statistical standpoint. So I am a little bit worried. Rodriguez might have won the goddamn Cy Young. I am a little bit worried about our pitching staff. They need to start performing like they can. Relievers. Hench has picked up a muscle strain, but honestly, bullpen-wise, bullpen was pretty damn solid. No elite options. Again, we sent down Graceffo for a reason. Andreas Lawrence. John Sabell only pitched 8 innings all season, so I think just based off of where he was located in the bullpen, he didn't get many chances, and when he did pitch, he wasn't very good. We apparently do not have any award winners. I wish this was alcoholic. Let the record show. I wanted to bring him back and tried. He wanted to leave. Tristan Casas wins the MVP for the Yankees. NL-wise, Spencer Torkelson of the Chicago Cubs is named MVP. Cy Young, Rodriguez finished third, but Detroit's Ryan Cusick wins it, and I can't disagree. But Roger Rodriguez, a finalist for the Cy Young. NL-wise, Bobby Miller. Shout out to Tink Hentz. Bobby Miller wins it for the second year in a row. Batting title, Tyler Stevenson, 3 years running with the highest batting average in the AL. NL-wise, Jonas Zamora. So Chicago looking like a damn good team. Reliever of the year, Cody Here. I swear he's not a here. Yeah, I can't really disagree with it. Carvajal was pretty good for the Angels. NL, wow, Joe Jimenez. Won it for us in the AL last year, wins it in the NL this year. Did he get the $10 million he wanted? He did. Fair play, Joe. Fair play. I wanted to bring it back. I wasn't going to do it for $10 million, though. Jesus. NL Rookie of the Year, Earl Tunick. I mean, yeah, he was insane. 28 years old. The way fucking Rookie of the Year should work. Oh, is the best young player under 26. If you're a rookie, you're a rookie. NHL. I don't care if a dude's 32. If he's a rookie, he's a fucking rookie. Make a best young player award if you want. I do think we ruined Quo's eligibility for Rookie of the Year. Jeff Preston of the Mariners ended up winning it. And then Hank Aaron Award, Tyler Stevenson, Killian Busch. So playoffs. We got to make sure that our playoff roster is set at catcher. We very much are. And we're going to leave Mortero out of this. First base. Honestly, Bill Patel's our guy. I don't know if we have anybody else that can play first. We'll see if that's the case. But Fabregas is pretty much out for this run. It kept Quo here and Baez. Torero can play the outfield. I think we could remove Torero from the playoff roster. Of course, Moncada's here. It took David Chen out, who can play first base. So let's bump David Chen up to the playoff roster, and we will take out Samuel Torero. And that is first base pretty much covered. It's a damn shame that Baez can't play short. Left field, Simmons, Levitt. It put Vince Scruggs on the playoff roster, huh? Oh, Vinny. Kevin Edwards was there in the regular season. He actually did okay, but you know what? I'm cool with it being Vince Scruggs for the playoffs. Let the younger guy get the chance. And if it's not Vince Scruggs, it would be Torero, because we know he can play the outfield. Pitching-wise is where it gets difficult. We know Roger Rodriguez is fine. Asensio carries over. Huff and Hubbard were both very disappointing. 4.37 FIP. Hubbard at a 4.41. And then Walker Buehler, when he played in the majors this year, also sucked. Bobby Sparbori, 3.29 ERA. The FIP was up there, but you know what? Bobby, congratulations. You've made the playoff roster. Say goodbye to Walker Buehler. Floyd Tremaine did not get a chance. Chavis did, and we know that he sucked. Okay. Sabel really struggled, but he didn't play that much, so I'm willing to keep him on the playoff roster. Dougie Brown was a little bit hit or miss. We picked up Matt Dixon, which I totally forgot about. Okay, it's not going to show me AAA stats anymore, unfortunately. How did Yeri do? He wasn't bad. Tutman, not bad. Rosales, not bad. Graceffo sucked. Yeah, Graceffo sucked. And then Henches, who has an injury, was pretty good. Shout out to John Schreiber, by the way. Still under contract for years and years. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Because I'm tempted to be very aggressive. Can I see those AAA stats, please? Nope, they have been wiped because the season's over. Fuck. That is why I tried to look at the end of the regular season. Fernando Castro made an all-star game. He's not on the 40-man, though. Doug Brown, you're on the playoff roster, buddy. I don't think Dixon's on the 40-man. He's not. Nor is Lantigua. Devin Williams is, and Devin Williams is definitely going to be on the playoff roster. Kenzie Gilly's on the playoff roster, so is DeJesus. We're dropping Graceffo. We're dropping Antoine Hubbard. Cody, take it easy, buddy. Sorry, I'm very distracted by the playoff situation. Mackenzie Gilly. Welcome to the playoff roster. We're going to drop Evan Huff. This is a bold strategy, Cotton. This is a bold strategy. But I'm willing to try it. What's the best way to remove a guy from the 40-man? Remove him or designate him? I typically just remove him. I mean, they technically go to waivers regardless. This is going to be a bold strategy, Cotton. But we might be able to get it to work out. We just might. We are going to focus on those three primary, or really the four primary starters. And Mackenzie Gilly has at least enough stamina to be considered a long reliever. And then from there, we'll see. What are we up against in the form of... God, it still has to be Devers and the Angels, right? It's the first time we're not playing Tampa in the playoffs, by the way. And this is what we are up against in the form of the LA Angels. So trading us Bob Asensio didn't hurt them too much because they found Felipe Arturo. Mackenzie Gore leading the way. Frank Mozzicato. We got Lucas Giolito, Joe Ryan also on the team. Relievers, Thomas Lloyd, Giovanni Moran, Morion's there. Marinaccio, Cody Hooer, who was the reliever of the year. Sammy Reyes. Oviedo is their closer. At catcher, Henry Davis and Oswaldo Morales. Not a great start. First base, their first baseman, Eric Grant, is hurt. That is good news for us. He's done. Second base, Vidal Brujan. Third base, Rafael Devers. You see what I mean? Right as we've now turned the corner and we're ready, Devers is in decline. That's what I mean when we got rid of Devers. They also have Joe Perez. Not sure which one will play first. Shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Marte is there as well as E-Guy. I don't care, it's E-Guy. Rosales, or Rosario, I should say. In left, Jacob Melton. Okay. Center field, Colton Cowser. Jesus Christ, as a defensive option. And Bud Russ. And in right, Fernandez and Dennis McGaffick. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad, obviously. This is going to be a very tough series. Can we finally, will third time be the charm, can we finally make it out of the wild card round? It is game number 1. All 3 games will be played at Angel Stadium. And no doubt about it, Roger Rodriguez gets the start. In terms of the lineup, Baez has to be in over David Chen, no doubt. Baez has been awesome. Blank and Kim. Again, Blank was at a 725 OPS. Kim was at a 737. Gore is a lefty. We're going to want Stephen Kim in there. We're going to want Kim in there. Aside from that, I think we're looking pretty good. We do have some good speed at the top of the lineup, too. Lefty-righty dynamic looks to be improved as well. Patel had an 884. I'm going to go off of OPS. 821. Baez was insane. Limited sample size. 932 from Moncada. If our bats stay as hot as they were, 815 would put McDonald just above Kim. Meyer was at a 770. And then keep the top two. Honestly, we might try to ride the hot hand with Abraham Baez. I don't know if he'll be able to keep it up, but I'm willing to try. There is some damn good depth to that lineup right there. It's game number 1 against the Angels. Can we get it done? And actually, I stand corrected, right? Didn't we win a wild card? No, we didn't. We did. Is this our 4th time making the playoffs, not our 3rd? Yeah, we definitely made it. We made it past the Tigers. This is our 4th time making the playoffs. I forgot all about that run. Not last year, but the year before, we did make it to the playoffs, beat the Tigers, and then lost. Or was that the Tampa run anyway? We lost to them in the next round. Game 1, Angels, let's do it. Can we get anything going? 2-run shot from Moncada. 2-out single for Patel. Oh my God, Hubert. 2 RBI. Oh my God, we have offense. We have offense in the playoffs. Marcelo Meyer. What a start to the game for the Red Sox. Roger Rodriguez, my friend. Oh no, Roger. Gives up an RBI double to Devers. Oh, Roger. Roger. Okay, well, my confidence was just shaking a little bit. A little bit. Oh, Roger. Gets out of it, thank God. Moncada on 2-run shot, Bill Patel. Guys, I gotta be honest, we might trade to get Johnny McMahon back and just run with he and Patel and get rid of the other guy. Bill Patel's been insane. And their starter, Mackenzie Gore, is done. They bring on Joe Ryan, who gets through it. 7-2. Just flip Fabregas. Baez is on. 2-run shot, Moncada. Oh my God, he does it again. Patel's now 3 for 3, but Simmons can't bring him home. Honestly, Roger, we're taking you out. We're taking Roger out. Let's bring in John Sable and just see if he, is actually going to struggle that much. We are up by 7. If we can't get to this goddamn game. Which team should I get a baseball cap of? Tigers, Cubs, Rangers. I'm a Cub and Tigers fan, not actively a follower of the Rangers, but I do coincidentally live in Texas. Go for the Tigers. They need all the support they can get. All right, Johnny. Walks Joe Perez, I should say. Oh, Sabel, can you get out of it? Sack fly for Devers, McGaffick. All right, he only gave up a run. Not that bad. Levitt, go for the steal. Let's go. Quo, can't bring him home. Baez grounds out. Moncada strikes out. Solo shot for Cowser. All right, John. Not impressed. Not impressed. Let's see the playoff debut of Dougie Brown. Not bad. Ron Marinaccio's in. Nothing doing for us. Dougie gives up a single. An error. Devers flies out. McGaffick. Fernandez. RBI double. Would have been 2, but the runner was thrown out. It's now 9-5. If Sammy Reyes in. Myers on. 2-run shot for the catcher, Kim. 11-5. Oh, my God. A triple for Levitt. Quo. Can't bring him in on a sac fly. Baez does it. 12-5. We can sub out Dougie Brown. Let's bring in Tutman. Give people a chance to kind of showcase themselves. I've lost track of how many pitchers the Angels have brought in. Tutman did very well. Let's bring in Rosales to seal the deal. $12-5, your final score. The Red Sox take game number 1. Yoan Moncada, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Sabel got the win. Hilariously enough, we take game 1. We go to game 2. Can we punch our ticket to the divisional series? Bob Asensio will get the ball. From there, it has the lineup pretty much as I'd want it, at least with the proper people. William Quo actually had the worst game. I'm just going to stay with that exact lineup because it at least has the people in there that I want. Going up against Owen White. Levitt caught stealing. Baez singles. Quo strikes out. McDonald strikes out. Again, not a great start to this series for Quo. Simmons on. Moncada on. Meyer, can we... Ooh, 1 out. We can't bunt him. Just go for it. Kim? No. So wasting some base runners to start, but Bob Asensio against the team that drafted him is looking okay. Quo with his first hit of the series. McDonald can't bring him in. All right, Asensio doing pretty well. 1 hit through 3 innings. But offensively, we are struggling much more against White as Devers hits a single. Davis can't bring him in either. Much different game this time. Bottom of the 5th. Another 1-2-3 inning. Just 5 hits combined. Still looking for our first run of the game. Quo's second hit of the game. 2 on for Bill Patel. Bill Patel is our starting first baseman next year. It's done. It's decided. Bill Patel is our guy. 3-run shot to give us the lead on the Angels. Bill Patel is the man. He has secured his spot as my first baseman. Clutch. Absolutely clutch RBI double there for Brouillon. Can Asensio get out of it? Okay, Bob. Fuck. Oh, Bob, I tried, but it's too far gone. It's too far gone. De Los Santos. Fielder's choice. They do get a run. Davis pops up. Cowser pops up. De Los Santos gets us out of it. Whew. Up 3-1. Levitt reaches on an error. Gets the steal. Baez brings him home on the RBI single. We're back up by 3. Quo walks. Hubie doobie doo. Against Sammy Reyes. Strikes out. All right, Mr. De Los Santos. Nice, gets out of it after that leadoff single. Patel singles again. Oh, Bill Patel. Double play ball there, unfortunately. Bottom of the 8th. Yerry De Los Santos, 2-out double to Fernandez. And we go to the 9th up by 3 with a chance to close out this series. Mayer is on. Kim lines out. Levitt reaches on an error. Baez flies out. Quo. It's bases loaded for Hubert McDonald as we try to close out this series and move on to play Seattle. Can we do it? Hubert McDonald, bases loaded. A chance to add to the lead in a big-time way. Fastball outside. Got Moran and Morion, two lefties warming up. Come on. Hubert McDonald. Bases loaded.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, beneficial call from the ump. McDonald looked at a fastball high and he got bailed out. He got bailed out. The 2-0. Contact, and what a catch by Devers to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Angels series hangs in the balance. Cowser, Melton, Marte due up. And Andres Lorenz. Right on. Andres. Mr. Lorenz. Colton Cowser was their Trout replacement, essentially.
And the first pitch.
Terrible first pitch.
Lorenz, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball.
Damn right, former All-Star.
And he occasionally uses a curve.
Ooh, big change up there. Come on, Andres, whatever you prefer. Fouled off by Cowser. Could it be Cowser? Who's to say? It's spelled Cowser. Colton Bowser. Bolton Bowser. Bolton Cowser. Over to Moncada. And he sends it into the stands. Wow. The Zach Wilson of third baseman just over the head of its intended target and into no man's land. So it might as well have been a leadoff single for Cowser. Melton takes strike one. Quinn, we're far enough into this that Trout's all but retired.
Runner at second, nobody out.
All right, rough situation to be in. Maybe a sign of life for the Angels. Hit to center field. Levitt, not even going to try. And the Angels on the board. It's 4-2. The RBI single for Jacob Melton.
The sweet spot, according to StatCast, the exit below 110 miles an hour.
Holy shit, that exit velocity. Fucking hell.
Great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So now the DH spot, Noel V. Marte.
Well, V. Marte. Runner on first. Marte represents the tying run, dare I say.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Takes ball one.
Activity starting up now. John Sable up and throwing.
All right, Sable confirmed. The Trout won a World Series. I don't think the Angels won a World Series now. Oh boy. The 1-0 from Lorenz.
And another ball.
Doesn't get the call. It's 2-0.
But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The 2-0.
This ball's chopped.
Got him on the changeup from the looks of it. Indeed it was.
First out.
Runner advances, but one down. Another nasty changeup from Andres Lorenz.
Eggy Rosario. The next
Eggy!
Angels, corner infield.
Writing that down as a list of names for my first child. Eggy Rosario.
To this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything.
Runner on second.
Not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
First offering.
Fastball. Misses. Lorenz. The 1-0 pitch. Got him on a high fastball.
Tonight, Berg, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you
Odd.
what, memories of getting jammed. They
Oh boy.
on my mind right now.
Melton on second.
Good eye right there.
Another fastball misses low for Lorenz.
This is at bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Come on, Andres. You can do this. You can do this. 2-1.
Swing and
Gets him on the changeup. Oh, it's disgusting. What a pitch that is. 2-2 count to Eggy Rosario.
the punch out there.
Got him on the fastball. He tried the Torf check swing. Nobody can check swing in this game. And the Angels are down to their last out with Vidal Brujan
The lines, trying to
stepping up to the plate. Come on, Lorenz, you got this. Send us to the ALDS for the second time. Big curveball for strike one.
run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
Come on, Andres. Got this.
Next pitch is out.
Just missed on that changeup. What a pitch. What a pitch. The 1-1.
Just missed.
High inside, but misses.
And he spits on that one.
2-1 to Brujan. Fouls a fastball off the Angels, down to their last strike. And Lorenz send the Red Sox. The date with destiny against Seattle. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Down the first baseline. Or more so behind the dugout, really. 2-2.
Here comes a pitch.
Lawrence
Just
misses on the changeup. Full count. Incredible patience from Brujan.
the kick, the 3-2. Ball game.
Got him on the changeup, and the Red Sox are going to the ALDS.
Boston Red Sox sweep.
Disgusting pitch, my God.
And they can now shift their focus.
Like a Mariano Rivera cutter, you know it's coming, but good luck fucking hitting it. We collapsed last year, did not make the playoffs. We couldn't win the division this season, but we do knock off the Angels in a wild card duel.
Disappointment for these fans, and of course,
And we are moving on. Bill Patel,
to the offseason. Not the postseason experience,
first baseman for life.
but they'll look to build on the
Let's get a look at that last pitch on Brujan. You knew it was the changeup. Jesus! Oh my God! And you thought in Road to the Show that I swung early if I thought it was a fastball? Jesus! Dude, he had already gone around home plate before it was beyond the grass. Seriously. The bat was about beyond the first baseline before it even left the grass. Holy crap. And the Boston Red Sox, in convincing fashion, dispatch of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, San Diego, California, Orange County Angels. Did I get that right?